What's good, guys? Welcome back to the dropshipping journey, day 120 something. In this video, I wanted to talk about something specific, which is like mentorships and courses, and just my opinions on them, I guess, because a lot of people have stuff against mentorships and courses and stuff, and I honestly recently had a pretty bad opinion on them. Because I've heard a bunch of stories about like how people paid 5K for a mentorship or like 3K for a course, and like they didn't learn anything, or the mentor just doesn't help them at all. And I thought that all courses and all mentorships were really bad until I actually bought into this paid community yesterday. And um, yeah, yesterday I bought into Anthony Camacho's paid community. It's $200 a month, and um, honestly, my outlook on courses overall and communities kind of shifted a bit, because I kind of just bought this community on a whim. Like I didn't. I was watching Anthony Camacho for a while, but but I never thought I'd really be buying into a community or his community. But I ended up going through with it, and honestly, it's a great community. There's a lot of I'm really happy I bought into it because there's a lot of information there that I didn't know before. And going through some of the, it's a community, but it also has a course inside of it. And I actually am starting to piece together some things that I was missing before, and it's helpful in I guess just understanding everything a bit more. So I think the thing that people need to make sure of when they buy into a community, a course, or a mentorship is that they need to make sure the person that they're getting the stuff from is actually reliable. And for me, it's super easy. It's really easy to tell if somebody's a fraud or if they're actually doing money. A lot of these people, a lot of these people just sell info without actually making consistent money with e-commerce or dropshipping. A lot of people are making their money strictly from info. And maybe they had a pump and dump once in like back in the past, and they made like 100K off that, and they're like flexing that for the course now. But most people aren't actually making like consistent money now. They just had like one pump and dump store. So you need to be super careful who you're buying stuff from, but it's also pretty easy to tell. And some like key indicators from how I look at it, like how I look for reliable people, is I like watching people who have raw footage. Like they record them talking for like 20 or 30 minutes without any edits or like fast-paced cuts. That's one way to tell. If somebody is over editing their videos with like effects and like like sound effects and I don't know, like VFX, all that stuff, it's pretty clear that they're probably scamming, or not scamming, but like, what's the word? Like trying to sell you on something, I guess. And you can also just tell how they speak most of the time, if they actually know what they're talking about or not. But yeah, my outlook on courses and communities really just changed after I bought into Anthony Camacho's course, or community, I guess. But also, you don't need a community to make ecom work. There's plenty of people who have done it without communities or courses or mentorships. But I think getting the right person to help you, or the right community to help you, is definitely a fast track to succeeding. And I'm happy with the $200 investment. I don't know if I'm gonna stay in the community, because 200 a month, it's like a decent amount. I'm not gonna say it's a lot for me, because I'm spending like 200 per product test anyways. But um, I don't know if like buying it monthly is gonna be worth it. Maybe I'll just buy the year thing since it's like half off. So maybe I'll do that. But yeah. But it's pretty good, pretty chillin'. So let's talk about where I'm at in the journey right now. I guess, or like what I'm about to be working on. These last 2 days, I've just been doing strictly education. Since I just bought into that course, I've been watching I've just been watching all the information and stuff, and seeing what the community's been talking about, and watching the Q&A calls and stuff. Just trying to get as much information out of it as possible. And so today I worked for about not a lot of time, but like 4 hours probably. Um, yeah, around like 4 or 5 hours today I worked, which isn't a lot. I can definitely do better, but I'm kind of recovering from a dip in productivity because if you've been following the journey, I've been pretty unproductive this last like whole week almost. I've only been working a couple hours a day, um, so I'm recovering from that. One thing that's been super helpful in recovering from that is trying to cut my dopamine levels as low as possible. So today what I did was I didn't use my phone at all until like 2 in the afternoon. And so I woke up, had breakfast, went to my landscaping job in the morning, and then came home and chilled and worked for a bit. And then, yeah, I didn't use my phone until after that. And that was super helpful with staying productive in the early afternoon. And then in the late afternoon, I had some other stuff going on, so I was kind of lazy. I didn't get that much work done. But solid 5 hour workday. But yeah, cutting dopamine has definitely helped a lot with staying productive. And but yeah, these next couple of days, I'm gonna keep on educating on this community, and then I'm also soon gonna be looking for a new product to test or to run. I feel pretty confident in this next product test I'm gonna do. Regardless of the product, I know I'm gonna do pretty good. One thing that I've been lacking on is I haven't been doing enough volume. Usually, what I do is I run 3 to 5 desires, and then like a couple ads per desire. But I need to be doing way more volume, and because native ads are so easy to make, and they don't take a whole lot of time, I can pump out a bunch of native ads, and yeah, and I also need to test with more intent because, well, I just need to have a not really more intent, but I need to have a clear, more of a clear structure. And now that I've been watching this guy, Anthony Camacho's campaign structure, I have a better understanding of what I'm gonna do um, for my next product test. So I'm pretty confident in that next test. And oh, one thing I also learned recently is a lot of people say that you should change, you should make a new pixel for every single new product that you test. I've heard that a lot. But after joining this community and watching a few YouTube videos, I actually learned that, according to these guys, that you should only change the pixel if you're going to be going into a different niche. So right now, I'm in the pet niche right now, like cats and dogs. So if I run another cat and dog product, I can keep the same pixel. But if I go into a different niche, like health and wellness, or like um, what's another niche like fashion, for example, then I should change the pixel and make a new pixel. But you should keep the same pixel if you're going to be testing in the same niche. So that's something pretty interesting that I learned, and I didn't know that recently. Um, because I was watching this guy's YouTube video named Adam Griffin. He made a new video today, and he was talking about that exact same thing. So if you run multiple products in the same niche, in the same pixel, you gain more data, and you'll have a more optimized pixel, pretty much. And after multiple product tests, that pixel data just keeps on growing and growing, and every product test you do, you're gonna get better results, or so he says. Um, Obviously, the ads will make it like vary, I guess, depending how good your ads are. But overall, you'll get better results if you keep the same pixel for the same niche. Dude, I'm low-key ripped, bro. I haven't been working out though in the last like week. Gotta hit the gym a little bit more, but yeah, guys. So what else? Do I got any sauce to share? Yeah, I do got some sauce. Guys, you need to be buying this drink from the store. If you really want to lock in with ecom, you need this drink, the Blue Foria, and the drink is super important. But if you really want to lock in with ecom, you need to get a buzz cut, dude. Do I have a fucking headset line right there? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, oh my god, bro. What the heck? I have a bald spot for my headset. Can y'all see that shit? What the heck? Damn, bro. I look chopped. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, I'm chopped as fuck. Anyways. I'm trying to think if I have any more sauce to share. Um, one other thing I learned from this Anthony Camacho video course that I've been watching is understanding your product awareness level. Okay, this goes way back to the basics of awareness levels and market sophistication and all that, but I never really implemented the awareness levels when I was testing. Okay. I I never really tested awareness level with intent. Okay, because in his course he shows you how to find the exact like percentage of your audience is in each awareness level, and before I was just guessing what the awareness level was of my audience, but now with the sauce he shares, you can like pinpoint exactly what percentage of your audience is in each awareness level, and you will target the awareness level that has the most amount of people in it, or the highest percentage of people. And I think that's going to help a lot with my testing, because before I was only testing desires and I was never testing awareness levels. So you want to test desires, but with the highest percentage awareness level. And some of y'all are going to be watching me and be like, yo, that's so obvious, bro. You're a drone. You haven't been testing awareness levels. You're stupid. Yeah, bro, I'm fucking stupid. That's probably why I've been, like, selling all of these. That's why I've been getting such bad results with my tests. Um, so it's just simple shit that, like, you know, but you don't implement that makes a difference, I think. Okay, and yeah, man. It's just dumb that I haven't been testing awareness levels. Um, yeah, I've been yapping. This is a longer video than usual. I'm gonna end it there. It's been 14 minutes, so let me quit yapping and a little call to action. Join the Discord. Link in description if you made it to the end of the video, and I'll help out if you have any questions or just want to chat and stuff. But yeah, peace out, guys. I'll catch y'all in the next video.